How's it going, everybody? John MacLennan here. Hope you're doing fantastic and welcome to my studio. In today's lesson, I'm going to show you how to play By Your Side by Sade on guitar. This is a classic from 2000. It's 20 years old at this point. It's got a great vibe to it. It's a pretty mellow song. I'm going to break it down for you step by step. I'm going to show you the 3 different sections that you need to know to play the entire song. We're going to learn that main progression, then bridge 1 and bridge 2. Now I'm going to show you sort of an acoustic version that you could play if you were wanting to sing along with this or play guitar as an accompaniment version. We're going to use a capo on the 4th fret and play it on acoustic. But before we get started, I wanted to hook you up with a gift right away. I've got a free book in the description below that's all about soloing. So if you're interested in playing some leads like what I was doing at the beginning of this video, over the chord progression. So once you go through this song and you learn the chord progression and you want to solo on top of it, this is going to give you some vocabulary and show you some melodies that you can play over the chord changes. So check that out as my gift to you, and with that said, let's break this song down. Let's break down how to play By Your Side as recorded by Sade on guitar. Now this song is primarily one main section, and then there's a first bridge and a second bridge that come in that are just shorter sections. So 3 sections and you've got the whole song covered. We're going to start off with the first section, which again is the main progression to the song. I'm using a capo on the 4th fret, and this song is all about sort of a descending bass line through the chord progression. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a 4-bar progression here, and the song is in the key of B, but we're going to be playing it in the key of G because of our capo here. So we're going to start on a G chord, and then we're going to have a G over F sharp, which is sort of walking down the bass here. So I'm going to keep these 2 fingers on my G chord there, but then walk down the bass. Then we're going to play an E minor 7, and I do that by just bringing down my first finger to the 2nd fret on the 4th string, keeping that E in the bass. I typically mute the A string when I do that, so I just lean that finger up. Then I'm going to make the D string my top string of a G chord. So this is like a G over D. So the first 2 bars go G, G over F sharp, E minor 7, G over D. Or you could even still think of this as like a G over E, or, you know, E minor 7. So then we're going to go to C major 7, which is your C chord but without the first finger. Now this chord's twice as long, and then D for a full bar, or 4 beats. So the first half of the progression is kind of moving quicker. And then these chords stretch out for a bar, and then a bar here. So one more time, G over F sharp, E minor 7, G over D, C major 7, D. Now let's talk about this strumming pattern that I'm playing. It's a very common strumming pattern. It's 2 1/8 notes that are down strums. And then on beat 2, we're going to go down, down, up. That's an 1/8 note and then 2 16th notes. And that's our pattern. It's a 2-beat pattern. So if I put that together with the chords, it's going to sound like this. So that goes for our intro 2 times. And then we hit the verse. And the verse is the same thing. We're gonna play this chord progression 4 times for the verse. Then after the 4th time, we go to the first bridge. So that's our first bridge there. It's just a little 4-bar section, and it starts on an E minor, then it goes to a D, then C major 7, then C minor. This is your typical kind of minor 4-chord sound. You're in the key of G, you go up to that C, and you make it minor. Now you could play a C minor 6, which is a nice move. That's 3, 1, 2, 4. Or you could just play your typical minor chord. 3, 5, 5, 4, 3. So bridge 1 goes, each chord's 1 bar. C minor. And then we're back to the verse. And we play the verse again. Now, about 2 minutes into the song, we hit the second bridge, and that sounds like this. So this bridge is slightly longer. It's now 6 bars. We're gonna start on the C chord for a bar, then D for a bar. Then we do the walk down progression like we have at the top of the verse in the intro. We go G, walk the bass down to F sharp, E minor 7, G over D. Then C for a bar, or C major 7 you could use if you want to keep it the same, and then C minor. So again, it's that major to minor 4 chord. So again, with the strumming pattern, that would sound like this. Bridge 2. And we're back to our main progression. We just fade out. I hope you got some value out of today's video. Be sure to take it slow and just really play along with the recording. It's got a vibe to it. It's got a great groove. And so you just want to strum those chords and really focus on locking in the rhythm. As your next step, make sure to download my book if you haven't done so already. It's a free book. That's actually, the book is for sale on the iTunes bookstore for $20, or you can get it for free at the link below. With that, you're also going to get some blues training videos, and I've got a ton of great resources for learning guitar on my website, johnmaclennan.com. So check it out. Thanks for your support. As always, leave any comments below for song requests. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.